Welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Let's start this off, shall we? In the last episode, I can't remember. Whatever. Anyway, we all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home now and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? I forgot that was the name I'd chosen. Anyway, Monika smiles warmly at me again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Ah yeah, because, of course, you meet 4 cute girls in a club and you don't want to join? Where's your manliness? Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare at me with dejected eyes. I'm sorry, I thought. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision once like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up, but they all jump up at the same time. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down as a celebratory hug of sorts. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If your eye just came from the cupcakes, I wish you were pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Seriously, why can't I just get your voice down? It's like constantly changes. I don't even know how to voice you anymore, Monika. I was like, what? Thanks, I guess, and your rarely changing voice. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, what's that laugh? Seriously, what was that laugh I did? Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? No! Your writing skills aren't mediocre. They're terrible. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. And it's still recording good. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day for school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Which one should I choose? Well, I already made my decision. Alright. I will just need to make the most of my circumstances, and sure, good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem! Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Anyway, let's save. Now, like I mentioned before, I'm going to be doing the golden ending, so I'm going to pick poems that are good with all three of these girls. You might be wondering why Monica isn't included. There really isn't any reason to that. Just that the game developer doesn't want you to be with Monica for some reason. Anyway, I'm going to go with Yuri first. So I just have to go with complicated words like infallible, night gown. Oh wait, never mind, that's her. Effulgent, melancholy, entropy, termination, unrequited. Wait, oh, that's her, I guess. What does the unrequited even mean? Existence. Incongruent. My phone just did something. Please ignore that. Sorry, that's just a text I got from a family member. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, eternity, philosophy. Promise. Can't win them all, I guess. Inferno. Imagination. That's Natsuki. Oh, never mind. That is Yuri. Portrait. Ambient. Doki. Horror. Depression. Sayori. Unrestrained. Yeah, let's just ignore that. Anyway. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have Monica do weird laughter like that. Don't know why, but sure, whatever, I'll do that. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Well, I'm gonna make that my voice from now on. That's a good voice. Anyway. Oh, come on, like you deserve this slack. Sayori told me you deep in water during love this year. And last year too. And the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. And manga. Anyway, that was another pre-cited gag because, like I might have said before, I know what happens in this game. Simply defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. It's as long as he's having fun. He'll soon as he work it out when you've been asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And what's also going to be messy is my save thing. No, I don't want to override the save that I just did. You almost set your house on fire once. Almost. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh, come, you gonna be a good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. So it was my saving situation. Why do I keep doing this? Oh, you're even writing something today, you know? Wait. Sayori. And me? Not really, but don't be shy. It's really annoying. What is it? Never mind. Excuse me, I just burped there. Sayori made it sound like it's a big deal, but when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Muri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Will make me happy no matter what. What a master negotiator you are. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. I'm confident now. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention if you don't usually read. In case you didn't notice, that is Yuri talk for you are a stupid idiot. And we could, discuss it if you want. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? No, that's Natsuki's job. She'll deny it, but that's her job to be cute. The other girls are beautiful, and Natsuki is cute. There are certain, I guess it's kind of like intertwined with the realm of positive adjectives. Whatever, let's just keep going on. She even picked out a book she thinks I would like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. That was me taking my phone from earlier. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. And what you think of this save that I just did. It's really cool, isn't it? Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. In actuality, she is putting up a list of things we can't do, like be in love with me, except for her. Yeah, she is weird like that. Anyway, Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner, and she's now in front of this chalkboard. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Reading intensifies, saving intensifies. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Screen wipe to something that doesn't really matter. That is a transition to something. That is a thing. Whatever, anyway. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Sudden music shift. Oh crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She's thinking, what a weirdo for looking at me. Is he stalking me or something? That's her thinking voice, apparently. Anyway, she sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. And then she looks away. I really like the detail in this game, how her eye was like pointing this way, and I was pointing the other way. It's really cool. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. At this rate, she might as well be swimming in it. No, that's not a good analogy. Hold on. Let me just... Anyway, I'm not good with analogies today. Sorry about that. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Again, I seem to do that a lot. My mother just sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused. I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. And not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? That are like relatives, like... I mean, it's funny, like for a short period of time, I actually had 2 copies of the same video game because... Well, actually, no, that happened twice because, like, my relatives gave me the same present for Christmas. Anyway, it's actually for the 3DS, which is a bit outdated since the Switch happened. Whatever, anyway, that's getting off track. Let's go back into the game with Yuri's sweat. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant, because if I was rereading it, then it wouldn't have been yesterday. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. And you'll never know what Yuri is not telling you. That's an unsolved mystery of this game, actually. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. I mean, not literally. The cover is full with glue. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well... Yuri closes her eyes, scans her eyes over the back. The book is silent, portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front corner. Alright! Why did I do that? I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Spoilers are a very serious problem in Japan. I think this is Japan. It has lots of Japan stuff, but they're speaking English because it's for English American audience. Whatever, man. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Cool, it's a block of text. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? I mean, not really. I mean, let me get this straight. So, it's about a high school girl and her younger sister, who's lost for some reason, and then some people from a messed up prison decide to target her for whatever reason, I don't know. And so yeah, it's basically like, I'm sure I've read a book somewhat like that. Anyway, that's not really dark. Anyway, it's something I would read, I guess. You already made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. What dark turn? The life's starting to fall apart. The human experiment prison. Danger! Danger zone! Anyway. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. She just remembered something funny she saw on YouTube. And you're not a fan of that sort of thing. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be totally, completely different. Did anyone notice, like, it's called Portrait of Markov, like there's no talk about a portrait or anyone named Markov. This person from the human experiment prison is named Markov. Yeah, it still doesn't make any sense. Why is it called that? That's a mystery you'll find out next time. Actually, you won't find out next time. Whatever, I'm overwriting this save, so there's gonna be like a page, a video or something. Whatever, anyway. That is it for this episode of Doki Literature Club. See you next time, and goodbye!